Eagles got to show up ready to play, and showing up ready to play means you got to show up with the nasty attitude, really ready to play football. Because really, you don't play football, you really fight football. Because anytime you're trying to move somebody from, they're standing in a certain place and you're forcing them to move out of the way, I mean, you're not asking them, could you move? No, move out of the way. That's a fight. The player is resisting. But that's when, there's an anger in there that's required. Because you're moving somebody from one place to another. That's what the offensive lineman is trying to do. And the defensive player is saying, no, I'm not moving. And that's when you got to fight. And you have to show up with the attitude where you're ready to fight. Now, that's not everything in the game because it's got to be controlled. But the Eagles have got to show up ready to fight. Because last year, they basically took the heart out of the Lions, ran the ball down their throat, and they need to show up with that same attitude. And the offensive line, they're the key. Eagles have an outstanding offensive line. And I thought Jason Kelce hit it on the head. All of the predictions, that doesn't do you any good when you stand up and look across at the guy that's across from you. He don't care about that prediction. And the thing gets personal because you look around, you see who's lining up over you. And that's a physical battle that takes place. And it's really an organized fight. It's not playing. You play basketball. You're trying to get the ball in the hoop. And you play baseball. You're trying to hit the ball and catch the ball and all of that. The same thing with golf, the skill. With football, you're not playing. You are fighting. You are fighting for this position. You're fighting for that position. You're fighting to get the guy on the ground. It's aggressiveness. It's a fight. It's not really playing. Play is everybody's getting along. No, it's a fight. You're forcing your will on the other player. And that's something that takes power, it takes strength, and it takes aggression. And that's what is going to take place on Sunday with the Eagles. But they should come out and jump on these guys. They got to jump on them right away. A team like the Lions, you want to come on and let them know, you guys weren't any good last year, and you're not any good this year. But you got to physically go out there and show them. I would like to see them utilize that running attack and everything. But then the passing, the play action game, I think that's going to go to a whole nother level. And that's why when the Eagles start throwing the ball, boy, they're going to jump on these guys and jump out to a big league. I see a comfortable win, but you better not start turning the ball over, putting the ball on the ground. That's the only way they lose the game is the Eagles put the ball on the ground. Cannot let that happen. But I see a comfortable win. They'll be up in the 30s, 34-20, something like that. Got to get it done, but they got to show up ready to fight. Another point, you can't turn on the switch during the game. Either you show up emotionally ready to fight, or you can't turn it on during the game. Seeing guys, the team show up, they're not ready to play, but you can't turn it on. Either you're ready or you're not. And the Birds better show up ready.